Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Warhammer Total War 2. This is the... Oh, good grief, that is a terrible, terrible intro. I'm just stunned at something. Hang on. Let's try that again. Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Total War Warhammer 2, where we are playing as Lord Mazdamundi of the Lizardmen. Now, the reason I was a little bit miffed there and had to do the intro all over again is because I restarted the game, restarted the stream twice in order to try and get the recording software to work, and I'd kind of given it up as a lost thing. It was working fine for Twitch, but just general recording wasn't, and then I just thought, oh, you know what, I'll try it again just in case, and it was working. So goodness knows what the problem was. Nothing else has changed. It was saying your drivers are out of date, the drivers were not out of date. And things are going wrong, things were not going wrong. It's just I was having a bad day, apparently. So, it happens to everyone, including, apparently, OBS. Right. We, in the last episode, were working mostly to consolidate our lands. And we are basically going to be continuing to do that. We are not yet at war with the Blue Vipers, which are a group of orcs, although they are definitely encroaching rather more aggressively on territories which I would really like to take. But we can do that. Furthermore, there are a number of ruins up here which I would very much like to investigate, because apparently ruins are an excellent source of plaques. And also, the Mirror Pool of Tipok up here is actually a ritual resource site, meaning that it produces a steady stream of plaques. So our actual income of plaques will go up. So that is something that we definitely need to go after. Cool. So, what else is going on? It's still only turn 16. We're still relatively early on. Did we get a second army? I forget. We have several hero. Really? What? When did you appear? So yes, we did get a second army. I vaguely remember that. I think you were chasing down the remnants of the New World colonies. New World colonies are completely wiped out with the exception of that army. And you can see that by the skull and crossbones there at the top, so we just need to kill you. And then we have this guy, Serpent. The Saurus Scar Veteran. Scar Veterans are perfectly designed killing machines. Their martial prowess further enhanced by battle experience. What does that mean exactly? You can have a beer. You can ride carnosaurs. You have various bonuses to agility and all that stuff. Honoured Elder. You have a bonus to armor piercing damage and attack. Huzzah! Poznik, thank you very much for the resubscription thingy. Appreciate that, buddy. Thanks. Right, so he is a weapon master, so that weapon armor piercing damage is just a straight up bonus for him, and he has more melee attack. So I think that we want to make this guy into just a frontline brawler. Basically, one thing which I have noticed, I was watching Quill 18's stream of the Lizardmen, and they seem to have, for heroes, untied these campaign abilities. So you don't need to go through one and then the next one and then the next one in a linear tree like you do with the combat skills. You can rather get them each individually, which is really nice. And that is especially important for people like this guy. I love that his name is Serpent and he's a lizard man. That's hilarious. We will be renaming him though, because I have realised I've been rather reticent on giving the subscriber name, so that will happen. So, Saurus Scar Veterans have the training ability, which means that they give experience for the entire army every turn as a base, and they get this just for being in the army. If they're attached to an army, they do the training bonus. So it is actually a really potent ability and something I would like to improve. We have the Spread Public Order, which is his actual sit down and do something ability. He can assault garrisons, which is like his attacking cities ability. Wounding, which is his attacking heroes ability. And oh, that's instead of assassination. So he has a higher chance of wounding an enemy character, but not of killing them. So he's not very good at assassination. I think the skinks are actually the assassins. Assault units means that he does damage when he's attacking an army on his own. And then specialist, which gives his hero action cost reduction in cost and action success chance increased. Specialist is probably what you want for the actual assassin. So this is a nice change. I like this change. And I hope that they have it carrying over to all of the other races. as well. Anyway, this guy we have decided is going to be mostly actually frontline fighter, possibly with training. I haven't quite decided yet. Can we give you any abilities or equipment? All of this stuff is currently being used by Mazdamundi. Alright, not a problem. The next thing is we need a name. You know what? This can be Poznik. Poznik. There you are! Poznik, the Scar Veteran. Marvellous. Cool. So I'm going to tick that off. Because I've completely updated my keeping track of patrons and subscribers. So my old list is gone and I now have you actually separated out into 2 separate lists. Because we're getting more of you, which is fantastic. Thank you very much for your support, everyone. So we're going to make you a Lizardman. And I have ticked you off. Cool. Where actually are you? You're up there. Okay. So I kind of want you rushing down here to reinforce Mazdamundi. In fact, Mazdamundi has finished moving. Poznik, you may as well... Unfortunately, you can't quite reach the new army. Ah, no, I can't. Damn it! That's very irritating. We'll see if I can get you to attach, but I think we are just out of range. Which is annoying, because if this army was going to go into a fight, that would be for some free experience for you. In that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... There's no deploy button. Oh, it's just constant! You don't need to deploy them anymore. Oh, that is so much better. Oh, that is a really good change, because previously there used to be a button down here which would deploy. So you used to have to just get them to move, then deploy, then move, then deploy, then move, then deploy. It was pointless. So they've gotten rid of that extra step and just said, it's constant, it's fine. In Warhammer 2 they made it so only one hero type could actually kill someone per faction, that is. Okay, so the heroes that we get are Skink Priests, Sauron Scar Veterans, and Skink Chieftains. I think it's the Chieftains who are the assassins for us. But I don't really know. I haven't actually paid much attention to the heroes because I don't think we can recruit any yet. It's actually probably worth looking into. Because the earlier we get the heroes going, the faster we can start actually leveling them up. So, no, we don't. And we have 20 grand. Is there any buildings, or are there any buildings, grammar, that I could be building? You are upgrading, so I think we're probably actually saving money for that upgrade. I need to kind of remind myself what was going on. Floating Pyramid has built. You are adjacent to... Oh, actually, are you? Swamp Town Scale. Oh, no, maybe not. I'm trying to see if you're adjacent to the Isthmus of Thingy, and you are. You're still in that area. Settlers Coast is those 3. Jungle, Paxula, whatever. Includes you, because the adjacent ones have increased money production. You are Jungles of Paxula, so actually having infrastructure going for the Skink Favela might be a decent idea, because you get the money bonus. Or, and this is something that we really do actually need to start working on, is some troop production. Now let me just think about this for a second. So you're adjacent, you're adjacent. All of this stuff is adjacent to the Isthmus. Forest of the Viper is what we're going to go for next, and we're going to try and get the Coast of Squalls. And then by the time we get down to the Creeping Jungle, that's really far away. Do any of these places already have some troop production going? No, I think this is going to be the troop production area. So I'm going to have you working on the basic military stuff. Skink Cohort. I'm going to get you with the Saurus training. So we don't actually have a source of those yet. I think that would be very useful. You guys can all upgrade. Yeah, I may as well start. Because you're about to level up, so yeah, that's fine. Does it really matter which one? Swamp Town versus Port Reaver. Swamp Town is actually a pottery production industrial site, so I think I want you so we can actually get that pottery going and make some more money out of trade agreements, which is something we're focusing on slightly more. Right, what else is up? We need a technology, so we can get the sequence of exploitation, which is construction costs minus 25% for resource producing buildings and construction time, so that would be very useful actually for the Swamp Town production. or more ammo for skinks. So I'm going to go for the sequence of exploitation. And in that case, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stop upgrading you. I'm going to go for Port Reaver. Because by the time we get that technology, I'm hoping that Swamp Town will have finished. Yeah, I like that. Cool. The other thing I should point out is I have now moved this game to my SSD. And I can tell you, just loading this game, so much quicker. Like, unbelievable change. So, if you are playing Warhammer and you find the loading times to be quite slow, put it on your SSD, if you have one. Right. Toxa, Skaven. Where are you? You have just declared war on me. Okay, then. Can I even see any of your armies? You're just standing there, not attacking me, which is actually good because it allows me to attach my hero to the army here in order to launch the attack. Which means experience. Mission issued. Recruit a lord. Are you kidding me? I did that like last turn. Or 3 turns ago, maybe. And you are raiding. Okay. So we need you to jump into that army. And we'll have you attack. Mazdamundi. Now, knowing that Skaven come from ruins... Oh, they might be in the Monument of the Moon. We should probably head over to the Monument of the Moon. Just to make sure. Although, I'd kind of like Mazdamundi to head north so we can start consolidating that territory. And then have you go to the Monument of the Moon because you have less people to actually lose. So we're going to use you to attack this guy. Attacking New World colonies, this is going to be really easy. I'm just going to auto-resolve it. Squish. Huzzah! Ooh, the Lord got 58 kills. Blimey. I think we can just go ahead and take the experience or the money. I'm going to take the experience because I want my hero and my Lord leveling up. We've killed him. That's them dead. Mission aborted. Sign a non-aggression pact. It's not going to happen. Check if the province is Skaven corruption. Faction destroyed. New World colonies. Man spawned. Sacrifice. Potion of foolhardiness. Alright, cool. Does it have Skaven corruption? Nope. Okay, leveling up. Boss man. Do you have any particular plan or abilities? You are disciplined, which is a leadership and melee attack. So I'm kind of wondering if I want to turn you into like an awesome general. Maybe going down the inspiring presence line. I kind of like that idea. If we're using the heroes for the fighting, then we want the generals to be generally. Right, Mazdamundi, you can start heading north. Like so. And hopefully I can detach you and stick you in the other army. Ah. You. Move there. Okay, apparently I can't get you to attach the second time this turn. That's annoying. Oh well, we know where you are. And then you, honestly, can just go marching stance so we can just get a bit closer to the Monument of the Moon. And we can set that to be colonized next turn. Really not attached. That's really annoying. But no. Right, where is public order an issue? Hexacoatl is actually fine. In that area it's fine. We do have some negative here, but I suspect that's just because of conquest. -4 is actually going to be the minimum. Or the maximum, whatever you want to say. So you are currently in the wrong place. I'm just going to stick you here. This should now be a 3 because we have a hero present. No, it's gone down to minus... Yeah, it was 6. It's now 5. Cool. You didn't go for Route Marcher first. Truly beyond... Shit, that's just because I forgot. Next time, shout at me. I just kind of take it for granted that they already have it. I'd forgotten that this was a brand new ruler. So yeah, we'll have to get that next time. My bad. Right. You are still 1 turn away from building that. Settler Coast is upgrading these. You have just finished that construction slot. Now, because all of these places have ports, and ports are income production, this is going to be another industrial site. So I want you just producing money things right now. Or an old one monument. Would that help at all? Not really. Nah, we'll just go with the money. Money, money, money. Money! Cool. Alright, I think that is basically that turn done. Next. And I should also have a look at what my missions are to see if there's anything else that I particularly need to do out of that. Are you declaring war? Oh, great. Dark Elves are also declaring war. So we definitely need to move Mazdamundi there to the north, because he has a lot of work to do. Who's this? Toxa. You're sailing. I dislike the fact that you're sailing. Also, I need to see what that thing is at some point. Cosmic Enhancement. Hexacotl has built the Holy Ziggurat, which means we get money and some more ancient plaques, which is lovely. Right. You. Hi. Alright, why am I not getting the selection thing? Let's... Are you in a weird stance? You're not. Let's move you forwards a bit. Are you full? You're a full army, that's why I couldn't do it. Damn it. And of course now I'm just moving you further and further and further away. I think I'm just going to disband one of these units. Hurts though, because they have experience. I'm going to disband the skink cohort. There'll be 3 of you. It's a bit of a waste, but I need this guy to keep moving north because of all the problems we're having up there. Right, you are now attached. Good. You. Hi. Monument to the Moon. I want it. You're in the wrong stance. There you go. So, with ruins in this game, once you have explored it, you can actually explore it on a treasure hunt, see if you can find any like special gear there, or you can colonize it, which will cost a bunch of manpower and money. I'm going to do a treasure hunt this turn, because I want to see what there. Mysterious stranger. Cautiously searching the rubble-strewn streets of the once great city, you notice an ethereal breeze blowing. Deciding to head upwind, you eventually come to a small courtyard. As the dust clears, a cloaked and hooded figure appears in the entrance of an alley a little way off. The figure beckons you to them. I will engage them in conversation. Hello! Cautiously extend your hand in greeting. Fearfully they back away. Clearly misfortune has driven the poor wretch mad. Their incoherent babbling reveals nothing of value. Well, that wasn't good. Did that use the whole of our move? No. Oh, bollocks. Because we've already done the treasure hunt, so we can't colonize it straight away, so it'll have to be next turn. Not a problem. Meanwhile, we need you heading north, rapido. Particularly because Hexacotl right now is like my border. So Hexacotl with his floating chair moves up. He should have attacked in this Warhammer Fantasy, not D&D. True, but we're the good guys. We're like the epitome of the good guys. We're just misunderstood. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. You need to do a... Oh, we actually need to do the Rite of Ferocity. Wait, we've already done that. We're waiting for it to recharge. That's what's happening. And we have the Race for the Vortex. Start your turn, have at least 350 ancient plaques. That's just something that's going to happen. Mirror, mirror. Capture the mirror pool of Teapot, which we are on our way to do. And then recruit a lord, which I don't want to do anytime soon because we already have 2 armies in the field. We could do the Rite of Primeval Glory. It's freaking expensive, and it's going to be even more expensive because of maintenance. So we're waiting for Ferocity to finish and 7 more turns, and then we can get it. Sweet. Meanwhile, Isthmus of Lustria has finally finished building, so we can get some of our more advanced buildings here. And I would like to do that. So what's available? Level 3 gold mine for more money. That is an increase of 150. It also reduces the upkeep for Croxicores, Temple Guards, and Cold Ones. And reduces recruitment cost for everything. Oi, Clamdown! Thank you very much for the host. Blimey. Welcome, everyone. And also experience for all those units, which is pretty sweet. We can get the Pterodon Hatchery, which is a unit producer, so I'm not particularly interested in it. Same with the Cold Ones, Caves. Sacrificial Altar of Sotek. Increases untainted, which is like reducing the prevalence of Skaven corruption and Chaos corruption and Vampiric corruption. And it also increases income from post-battle loot, which sounds kind of cool. Shrine of the Old Ones is even more public order, even more untainted, and income from all buildings. Oh yeah, I like the sound of that. Tablet of the Beast, that's the Feral Bastards on Stegodon, not so important. Scrying Pool unlocks more techs. Movement range for all armies starting their turn in this region. Hero action success chance 10%, that seems to be everywhere. Hero enemy chance and also more ambush. Or we could just go for more money, or the Geomantic Pylon, which reinforces the web and increases the income from all buildings by 10% in this province. So I think we're going to get the Geomantic Web Pylon thingy and the Shrine of the Old Ones. That's only a 5% boost to income, that's 10%. This place is going to make so much money. It's going to be absurd. Plus I can actually build more than one thing because I have lots of money. So I am thinking that we probably want Shrine of the Old Ones here. Which also means we can probably get rid of the Old One monument, because this is going to be the public order boost instead. Also we want these two, so that's going to be 2 of those slots. That's 1, 2, potentially 3 slots still available. Decided against you. We could upgrade our Croxigor Labour District. We can also upgrade you. I mean, we can basically do all the things. There is no limit to the number of production or constructions you have going on at once. So let's just do all the things. Do we want the Sacrificial Altar of Sotek? And that's the monument. Do we want to upgrade the monument? I'm not convinced. I think we do want the Scrying Pool. Can that be built anywhere? Is that a unique building? It is not a unique building. Are these cumulative? The hero action success chance. Because that one says local, but this one does not. Tempting. I still have 1 slot available. How long until we get to the next growth? Quite a while. I think I probably will end up tearing that one down. So that's going to be 2 slots. Then we have the further 2 slots for building. So it could be a scrying pool. It could be the hero production items. I don't think we need the war weapon crafter commune because we're not going to be bothering with that. Also, we can tear down the skink production. Or have I done that already? I've done that already. Never mind. Well, you need 1 for tech anyway. True, but I can build those in any of my capital cities. For example, Skeggy. Once it's leveled up sufficiently. I mean, I could build it now and then tear it down later. How expensive? 4,000. It's not terrible. Let's do it. Can always remove it later like we're going to do with the Old One monument. So I'm not going to upgrade that. I think we're okay for public order here anyway. Cool. This is going to produce so much money, it's going to be obscene. Sweet! Right. Any more people able to move? Nope. Any other things I need to worry about? Nope. Ah, Swamp Town can upgrade. Already? I think I'm going to wait until Skeggy upgrades. Because we are still waiting on the technology, so... How do I just skip the notification? Ah, that's how. Boom! Has that add-on already been announced? I haven't seen anything about that. I've seen the Mortal Empires add-on, which is on the 26th of October, or something like that, which I'm super excited about. I really want to try that. That's when you're going to see my grand campaign with the Empire, finally. Hey Charles, is this newly installed on the Wondrous SSD? It is indeed. Oh yes. This and Warhammer 1. Ensure that one of the following buildings are being constructed. Spawn pools of the chosen. That's a scrying pool. Temple guard barracks. Blood Shrines of Sotek. We're working on the Sotek Shrine, right? I think we are. Shrine of the Old Ones. Geomant. No, we're not. What's the Sacrificial Shrine of Sotek? Oh, it's these. Which is the post-battle income.